Testing, testing. You know,
Why not?
I
Let's do
definitely
it.
should
Sunday, 'cause we were
send out the live tweets and other notifications before hitting the live button, but I'm already running a little bit late because of things taking a bit longer than usual to set up. So we'll just go with it now. Live with more playing more of the global test ride of Kirby's Air Riders. Nothing crazy tonight, just don't exactly have a moment to actually think about what to actually call it, or like have some fancy sort of tag and all that. I'm here and that's good enough for me. At least we get a lot of time to just enjoy the jazz and all that. Heck, I don't even know how much I'm gonna feel up to talking. Like, I wanted to do this because I'll be playing the game either way, but I did just get off a pretty significant game development session, like right before dinner. So half of me just kind of wanted to chill and just relax, but part of me wanted to commit to the bit. So here we are. Well, that's right, it's Discord I wanted to go to. I was trying to figure out what place I sort of didn't really talk about the game yet. Maybe I could like... No, I think I have to actually join a lobby before opening up that. Just something, anything different for us to look at while I'm finishing setting stuff up. Sure. We'll see how long. This is gonna be an inevitable mess. But we'll see just how well Kirby can play the game without actually playing the game. And it gives me an excuse to actually open up this mode instead of just playing on, say, try the whole time? Vampire Star, that's actually new. I wasn't even really aware about that. Where? Shoot. Promo in here. Am I being any CP? It looks like I'm being Cappy. And now I'm in 4th? Just to mind you all, I am not pressing the controller in once. And this is all happening without me giving the game any sort of input. I gotta say, that's kind of wild. Rivaling and bullying King Dedede over there. Alright, everything set up the way I want it to. Just double checking and making sure, because I got some time. So wow. Kirby's just on a roll. We do gotta keep in mind that these are level 3 CPUs, but oh man, this is a beautiful experiment. I'm so glad I decided to actually do this. Even though by doing, I kinda mean the literal opposite of that. Incredible. Somehow, I've managed to be in first place without pushing the... Well, I just had to jinx it. But I was just about to get first place without touching the controller once. That was just beautiful. Ah, shoot, I got so distracted, I didn't even bother to actually edit anything on the Twitch end. Oh, shoot, I forgot to actually even run things on the Twitch end. Well, that's a shame. I was gonna clip that and everything. Just a that beautiful match of not doing anything. Here we go. With that, everything should be good to go. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I gotta actually change the settings on Twitch because I'm still set up for a Pokemon Legends stream. Let's do that again, I guess. I should have done random as well to actually just embrace the chaos of it all, but the sooner we get on the field, the sooner I can actually play air rides. Testing out the global air ride live on screen. Yeah. Man, I must be just completely creatively drained from all the game development work I was doing because, wow, I cannot think of anything creative to do for beans. Now, we're not off to a great start, but like, if I recall correctly from the last replay where I touched nothing. Yes, game, I know, you turned the machine by pressing L and R. That doesn't mean I'm gonna do it, but still. Like I was gonna say, somehow we managed to get all the way to second last race without even trying, and I believe it took a little bit before it got up to that point, so I just gotta see. I think we're in last currently, but there's still time for things to change. Just got fifth. Gonna bump off these walls, fly into the wall, let the game play itself, and see how it goes. Man, dang it, this is not as exciting as the last race. I still can't figure out how the heck I managed to get second without pushing the controller once. Like, we're slowly making progress back into the race, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to get us, like, back to borderline first. Yeah, and everyone else already crossed the race. Dang. Well, at least I have the VOD on the YouTube end. You're gonna just have to take my word when I say that I managed to get freaking second place, milliseconds away from getting first place, without even trying. But now that I'm all set up, time for the main show. As soon as the test ride loads up. That took a bit. Yeah, city trial. Yeah, like, if you're playing a Kirby Air Ride game, this is what you're in for. Now, unfortunately for you all, I did this on my own time last weekend for the global test ride. It was a lot of fun. Like, if you're a fan of Kirby Air Riders, or Kirby Air Ride for the GameCube, you'll feel right at home here. Is it just my imagination, or is like everything a little bit slower than it was last time? I was gonna save. I was gonna try to save my general. Gonna save my talks for when we actually got started, but. Huh. I guess everyone just got their fill during the last global play test. I didn't even take that into account. Or the stream is just... Or just things are incredibly delayed, and I'm sure that'll be a great omen for the game itself. It was like... This was a childhood classic for me. So, there... Oh! Vampires just flat out new for this run. Well, I know what I'm gonna try out right away. Oh, where's the prompt notifications of how to use the item when I actually need it? Because this is my first time ever actually seeing this Air Rider. Shoot. So, if I'm getting a grasp of how it works properly, it just like takes a chomp out of anyone as I drive by. Well, that's unfortunate timing. Yeah, I'm not feeling too talkative, so I don't exactly have to. Most hard reading stories a little. I'm just making excuses of why I'm definitely gonna just be all gameplay and none show, despite actually having a mic going this time. Oh, one thing, it seems like the vampire started really like takes off into the ground really easily. So I got no idea how the stats of this thing work, but considering it's just like randomly chomps things, I'm assuming it's a more offensive machine. Oh come on! I can't complain. If I was on their end, I'd be doing a very similar thing, I think, I guess. Now, how does the chomp work? Do I have to actually... Does this happen when I run into them? Or does this happen when I'm in the general area of it? Yeah, of course I get the special when I'm literally away from everyone. Oh, shoot. I thought maybe I could get on top of the flying machine, but it did not work out that way. Oh. Yeah, a lot of my memories with this game are actually just roaming around the land in free play mode. Like, growing up, me and my family would like... Nah, that's a little too much of a personal story to share right now. Maybe, maybe another day when I'm getting a little more ambitious. But we like to spend a lot of time in City Trial, free play mode, just roaming around the land and possibly making stories along the way. Actually, that's not really too much different from what I was meaning to say before I changed my mind anyways. Oh wait, I'm invincible. What am I doing? I should be attacking while I'm invincible. Shoot. Where's Diablo? Because I got some rockets with her name on them. I wonder how many people know that Diablo is a mother. Not just a woman, a mother. Alright. And I do remember from the good old days that if I can like hit Diablo on the head, that's especially useful. Like, back in the GameCube days, that was like the only way to actually attack Diablo. And I think I really like the Vampire Star for this mode. It's like, shoot. It feels like it's made for this sort of thing, because you just like not only attack. Not only is it a good offensive weapon, but like you're practically rewarded for attacking things by healing off. I haven't actually been paying close enough attention to actually see myself get healed, but that's kind of a big assumption I'm making with the name of it all and that. Plus, I could have sworn that I had less health than I actually did. Oh, we're in the like last half hour and all. Oh. Ah, crud. Got a boogie on my tail. Did I really just lose powers at the very last second? Dang it. 48's not my best, but I guess it could be worse. Got a lot of speed, decent amount of health. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with Button Rush. If the game's recommending me what I would consider the defaults, then I'm guessing I'm not really equipped enough for Air Glider. It's tempting though, because the Vampire Star really felt like it was a pretty flighty vehicle, for lack of a better way to describe it. Oh. Alright. Not sure if it'll be an ideal strat, but I think what I want to do is try to focus on the top area that everyone else would kind of be ignoring, and then work my way back to the bottom. Nice solid 3 right there. If I could like end off on the big button, that'd be pretty cool. I think this is one of my best button. I think this is one of my better runs yet. Knock on wood, but okay, can I get back up? Oh, wow. No one really bothered here except for like the one person. I should have came back up here sooner and got that top button. But yeah, pretty good for my first run. Actually got a victory and all. I don't know, maybe I should play around with the other characters, but I don't know. All the wide cast of Kirby friends that we have, and I still find myself drawn to going with the pink blur. I guess I could try one of the other skins, because apparently like each costume for Kirby in particular has a slightly different special. I don't know though, I didn't really like Snowball, and like Crash is just perfect because like you get it, you hold on to it till there's a large group of people, and then you just go boom. But for the sake of the content, maybe I'll at least try the other colors. Plus, like, I think even in the old days, I was more of a yellow Kirby main. But again, if I'm gonna keep using Kirby, the least I can do is, like, try out the other specials that Kirby can have. And it's only with Kirby, apparently. I did look into trying to see if any other characters had specials that varied depending on the costume that they were, or the color variant that they were. And nope, it's just Kirby. I guess it makes sense. Kirby's whole thing is copying and getting different abilities, so I suppose it lines up that Kirby's the one that has a diverse set of moves. Oh, Volt, especially I really loved the Vampire Star. Bull sounds interesting. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I'm going to have that option. Great. Everyone's taking the stars that I want to use. Case in point, I was going to go for the Shadow Star, and yet it's already gone. Maybe I'll try to see if I can get to this Shadow Star. Okay, good. Leading off of the Shadow Star is a little bit risky, just because, like, it's a good offensive machine, but it practically dies to everything. Case in point, I think we're gonna find out directly what I mean. Boxes are raining down from the sky. Everyone's distracted by the boxes. Okay, that's good. We'll just focus on getting some powers. Jeez, I think that's exactly what I need right now. One of my favorite... One of my favorite strats is to just grab the Shadow Star, stock up on health powers to practically negate the whole frailness that it has. Unfortunately, I just seem to be having bad luck with finding my place. Because I keep running into other players getting the stuff before I do. Well, all the more reason to bully people, I guess. That's great. Alright. Screw. Save the special. Oh, that's right, I don't have burst this time. Well, the fireball felt essentially... I never get credit. Oh my god. Where is... I guess that we're taking the Vampire Star again after all. Wow, this really isn't my run. I guess everything balances out. I had an amazing run the first time, and this time I'm just... No, as much as I want to use the Shadow Star, see, I just have better luck with the... I had better luck with the Vampire Star last time. I'm gonna stick with it this time. Maybe. Oh, cool. Oh, this really isn't my run. I think this is the worst run I ever had this game. And of course, it's when I'm streaming it. Alright, back off, get a bunch of powers. And then I'll see if I can get revenge of my rivals. Oh, that's me, that's not them. Oh, thank goodness for once. Perfect timing. I was gonna say the rival's right here, but I'm not actually getting it. I guess I have to wait for the magnet to run out. Well, that's unfortunate because I want to just get revenge. I want to get my petty revenge. Okay, yeah, I missed Blast already. If I had Blast, they would have been gone by now. They would have been obliterated. Just the way I, want it. Ugh. Shoot. I just realized that I'm using the... I still have the Tank Star and we've got, 30 minutes left. Or 30 seconds left. Frick. I really should be trying to find the vehicle I want to bring in. You know, if this is the route we're going, then I'm just gonna go all-out offense. Man, so much for, getting the rival before the end of the match, but... I think with the set, if I'm calling my powers correctly, yeah, decent amount of defense, fair amount of offense. I mean, top speed... No, that's my boost, not my top speed. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do a big battle. I've done this one a couple times. I feel like I'm pretty decent with it. Yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm even gonna get the game yet because, I went online to the store I normally buy physical games at to pre-order it, and the pre-orders were already all out, so I find myself in an unfortunate situation where I gotta figure... I gotta figure out where I'm gonna pick up the game because with where I live, it's so rural that I don't really get an opportunity to get out too often. Shoot. What I need the big pill. But I keep getting my items sniped by everyone else. Okay. Already off to a great start. Did I say great? I meant decent start. Oh, great. Ugh. No, I need the spin. I need the big pill. Did I really miss the big pill because I was using an item? Apparently not. Okay, I really need to step in my A game. I've been getting big and... Shoot, even with big and my special power, I've been doing diddly squat. I've definitely gotten knocked out more than I've actually knocked people out, despite how many things are in my favor. Did I really get last? Oh no, I tied for last. That's so much better. Yeah, I'm going back to Yellow Kirby. Sorry, y'all, who actually want a little bit of diversity. Yeah, I'm sticking with Yellow Kirby. Crash is just way too good for City Trial. We won the first one with Yellow Kirby, and we lost when we didn't have Yellow Kirby. I think that's enough evidence in and of itself. Alright. Maybe if I don't get bullied in the beginning, I'll actually stand a chance this time. We'll see. We'll see. You know what? Sure. Let's try. We'll try out Bull. I know that like all the pop-up notifications that usually introduce each vehicle to me aren't showing up now. It's kind of unfortunate they're not there when I actually kind of need them. Great. I only went all the way back there to like get that heart power. So of course I miss it. I really don't get the point of Bull Star. I want to give it a chance. Oh. Do I add more chaos to the chaos? I think I do. Yeah, I cannot figure out Bull Star for the life of me. At least, like, I'm getting plenty of powers from the Gordles and that. Running a rather fortunate situation where nothing is really too far out of the way. But I think ideally I would have liked to grab a few more health powers before swapping the Shadow Star, but I'm gonna take it while I can. I was gonna say, did I totally miss the plasma? Health. Somehow I ended up on the good end of that exchange. I got no idea how, but I'll take it. Can we get a bunch of people in the little area? Perfect. What's not perfect is that I'm about to be obliterated again. And if anything's gonna paint a target on my back, it's blasting a whole party with a giant blast ball. Did I? Oh, no, it's a rare box, and but I can't slow down enough to get it, and there's someone trying to get me, and fine. We'll give it a go with the tank star. Dang it! I really didn't want to. I don't even know if what the GIF is with the tank star. And I also would. I don't know what I need, but I would. Well, this felt like a pretty awkward, inopportune time for me to actually do an arena match / race. But here we are. Oh shoot! Yeah, I gotta find something before. Great. That's fine. I don't know. It's just a tank star because I keep. It's not as good of an offensive weapon as I would like it to be for being like named after a tank and all. I guess we just gotta go with it though. It'd be nice if I could get someone with how much I've been getting attacked myself. It'd be nice if I could get someone in return. I don't know. That person in particular didn't really do anything to warrant it. Do I try the Wing Star? Going for a frail non-offensive weapon when I got revenge on my mind isn't exactly the most ideal situation, but look, I was able to find 2 health power-ups completely unoccupied because I have the best flying in the game, and I can also like get all these flying around. Oh, shoot, it's all good. Like there's so many power-ups up in the air. Oh shoot, did I have a special this whole time and I just like botched it? I think I did. Oh well. Well, I guess we're doing flying stuff today because I still have hold of the Wing Star. Well. And got a nice speed set. Got a few flying boosts. We could probably make this work. Yeah, let's go for Air Glider. If there's any chance for me to actually pull off a victory here, it'd be this. I wouldn't be surprised if I just got completely shut down by the Paper Star or something, though. And I don't feel like I was as good with collecting powers as I have been in some previous runs. Well, I guess we just gotta take off and see. Wait, that is the Paper Star, isn't it? I'm still not used to the icon, so I think I keep mistaking it for as such. Shoot. I'm gonna get last place even with having the Winged Star as my machine, aren't I? Like, Daroach on the Paper Star or whatever is just flat out gone. Jeez, that's a new record, and I'm still getting completely obliterated by everyone else. That's unfortunate. Let's see if I can actually find anyone else flying. No. Well, a third place is a third place, I guess. I'm still not used to Winged Star like being completely outclassed in flying. Like, a machine literally made out of paper. That makes sense. way lighter than anything else, but that's still a tough pill to have to swallow. It's like, being the best at flying was my favorite thing about the Winged Star, and now it's just got completely outclassed in that department. Not counting the prototype star, but like, you can't normally use that air ride machine, so it doesn't really feel fair to count it. Alright. I'm not really a fan of Rex wheeling, but it's there. It'll help me get to the machines I want to use quicker. We'll give it a go. I say that'll help me get to the machines I want quicker, but in that same vein, I'm still flying. I'm not even trying to get to another machine, am I? I mean, might as well take our time. We got a machine, so why not use that time to like stock up on power-ups? No, not getting turned around. Bike, you're not making a good case for yourself. Where are all the other machines? Well, actually, I think I might have spoke too soon. Sure, we'll give the chariot a ride. Still trying to get a grasp of what the whole spiel with the chariot is. It does seem like it turns. Wait, guess we could give the Paper Star a go? But starting with the Paper Star is a... That's exactly why you don't start with the Paper Star. Thank you, game, for like demonstrating my point. Where it's like, I see an air machine trying to get to me. Sure, I guess. Slickstar is... I think the Slickstar worked okay with my playstyle, at least from what I remember from the good old days. It can be a little unruly to control, but basically as long as you're just turning, or as long as you're boosting every time you want to actually turn, it seems to work relatively fine for me. Well, too bad I'm not gonna get a chance to actually use it. Alright, you again. Oh my god, what is with my luck? What's with this run? No. I kinda just wanna leave now, because like... This is definitely one of my worst runs. But if at least I can get one of the people that just completely obliterated me, maybe even stole my ride, allegedly. That like, yeah. You know, I don't care about winning anymore. I just want petty revenge for once. Get some missiles. Great. Rush to the portals, hurry! Do I have to? Not don't know if I really see the point of the portals, like... Well... I found you. And I lost you. And I miss you. I miss putting my air riders in your face. Great. Now they got the weapon. But I got a special. Where did they go? Where did they go? Got it! And you dodged that completely. I feel bad for that Wildy that I kind of obliterated the last minute. I didn't mean to. It is kind of their fault for going in with the Shadow Star. Man, wow, this is awful. Sure, I'll go with the recommended, but I feel like I'm gonna lose at practically any stadium. I was too busy getting beat up to actually get any powers. Everyone's got better vehicles than me. Maybe I can just outlast some of them with like base bulk star. Not really feeling too keen about that. At least if I keep getting trapping items like the bomb and the smart bomb, then maybe I'll get some KOs that way. But great, now people are attacking me. And I feel like that's where the run goes to die. Oh, this is a pretty good item. Unfortunately, like, everyone's out of range. Get a little attack boost. Sure. I was really hoping to get Gordo. Really? Oh, cool. I just realized that I can see the score. So I can definitely see how, like, practically everyone is beating me. Well, that was sure a run. And all I would need to do is get one knockout to get second place. Well, at least the odds are in our favor to do better than last time. Maybe I'll just focus on zoning in and... try to just focus on being the best I can possibly be. Alright. Not a little too afraid for my liking for early game. Maybe I need to change my approach. Instead of like going all out and just like getting an offensive machine and attacking everything in my sight. Well, I was gonna say maybe I'll just fly around and scout for items, but if the violence is gonna find me, then I am gonna reciprocate it. Secret room. Oh. Is it really just healing items? I do kind of need them, but still, that was a little anticlimactic. Well deserved. Okay, this will at least get me in the air, and I can, like, probably get some powers that way. No, I still need more flight. Even how is it, like, even when I'm just trying to fly around looking for stuff, that I still manage to, like, find people to attack anyways? Yeah, like, I'm not even trying. I was gonna say, but if you're willing to pursue me, then I'll return the favor. Boxes are raining somewhere. I don't know if it was a smart idea to, like, forsake the Winged Star for the Chariot Star, especially when I was just starting to get items. Yeah, like, I appreciate this game and its simplicity, but in online multiplayer, I find myself really wishing I could have a button to, like, press and see my my power layout. Because in the old games, you could just pause the game, even in multiplayer, and check your power status that way. But here I kind of just have to wing it. Oh, that was unfortunate timing. Or fortunate? Hard to tell. Krako's Thunder is on the scene. Excuse me? Well, maybe if I can get a better view of what's going on if I find a place up ahead. Oh, there's Krako. And everyone else has already had taken advantage at going after it. And okay, that kind of explains why all the warp pads are everywhere. I mean, at least I got a lot for doing very little. Screw it, I'm gonna risk it. I can take... We're a bit far away, but if I can take Paper Star into an endgame challenge... You know, maybe I just avoid violence altogether and just... Nah. Ugh. You called? Oh, the poor thing is stuck. Well, at this point, I kind of wonder if I should just go for the Warp Star now that I see it in the corner there. I mean, a machine's a machine at this point, though. And I'm going with the machine that I like. Oh, okay, yeah. I have no idea how this round's gonna go. Because it felt like it's doing great, but then I really was doing really bad right at the end, and I'm not my power layout's like really weird too. And, you know, I'm gonna just... I don't know if I'm really built for it, but I'm gonna try Beam Gauntlet just for the heck of it. I kinda got speed... Well, I'm definitely a lot less frail than the Paper Star. If I just, like, touch them up a little bit, then there's gonna be no way for them to actually They might, like, just get DC'd before they can even catch up to me. Alright, that's a decent chunk. It didn't seem like the paper star was that solid in the ground. Oh, there's a time limit to actually complete the race. I swear I'm going as fast as I can, game. It's like there's no competition. I don't even know if the paper star rider is even still in this. Woo! I won! It wasn't by default, but it kind of felt like it. Oh, yeah. As predicted, the paper star player just got wiped. I guess they took the gamble of trying to win by default. And I kind of spoiled their plans. I actually feel... Thinking about it too much, makes me kind of feel bad about it. But, like, that's the game. I didn't even go in there with the intention of winning by default. It's like... I went with the thought of, like, you know, hey, I got a few defense power-ups. My Warp Star's kind of an all-rounder, and it just ended up that way. But man, imagine going through the laser arena, or the laser race, with the paper star, and having to actually race through the lasers. All right. I don't even know what machine I'm gonna lean towards. Oh, the vampire star is right here. Been a while since we've seen that little. Been a while since I've seen you, friend. Oh, shoot. You kind of have like everything I like about the Shadow Star, but you're less frail, and you can actually heal off the attacks that I do against everyone. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't end up being my main. Oh, did I like cancel out the whole tiny effect by being invincible? That, if so, that's really cool. Oh yeah, that's totally what happened. And while it didn't exactly cut it out completely, it felt like we came pretty close. Alright. I swear I was trying to avoid that. If I could squeeze, like, by the corner. Definitely didn't really. Oh, the biting happens automatically. That's huge. That's huge. So I can be attacking just by standing still. And that, like... That means a whole lot to me. Star Shadow Star. Maybe another time. Like, the only thing... You're not quite as good at flying around as the Shadow Star is a bit better at flying around, and I do miss that. But this is going to be the true test. Well, or maybe not, because I start off with frickin' Crash. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, he started out with special too. Yeah, I need to like leech off someone to make me feel a little better. You're okay, Vampire Star. You just had an unlucky break. Yeah, sorry, but I kind of feel like I feel obliged to finish what I started. Apparently I didn't feel like finishing what I started that badly. not great. Maybe I can heal it off with some bites. But I almost wonder if I'm better off just retreating and like trying to find items along the way. Oh shoot, I completely passed on the battle star. You know what, sure. I feel bad abandoning the vampire star, but it's good to have as a backup. I'm just gonna throw it, gonna knock it. Oh dang, I actually got someone. Wait, did I actually get hit? I didn't even see anyone that could have hit me. It feels like I'm on a roll with powers. And thankfully I'm like stockpiled on weapons and or health and all them. I'm gonna just shut up. I feel like every word that's coming out of my mouth was just jinxing everything. So maybe I'll stop talking about it. But I do feel like overall the Battlestar is like one of the offensive weapons or machines that I lean towards the most. With it being literally called the Battlestar, I wouldn't be surprised it wasn't the best, or was the best in the offense. Man, look at that, 70 powers. That's like the best run yet. Of course, the one time I stock up an all offense, I can't even really implement it. Shoot, I wasn't paying too close attention to my other stats. Which one did I end up choosing? No, that's fine. I don't know if we're faster than the wheelie, but it seems like a good start. I might have spoke too soon. I don't know if I'm faster in the air or the ground. King Dedede is like already making laps around me. Dang. I mean, I got second, but second doesn't really feel that impactful when there's only 3 racers. Yeah, not even close. And of course, the one time I actually get a good offensive build, I don't get a single offensive stadium to go to. Now, before we get into another match, I kind of need to take a break. So, BRB. Alright, let's get into it. I'm enjoying playing the game, but I'm kind of noticing that I'm not really hitting the commentary vibe that I like to, so yeah, I'm probably going to lean more towards an hour and a half stream than a 2-hour stream, but we'll play it by ear. Got the thing started right away. What's that behind me? Early game battle start? Don't mind if I do. I need to carve my own path because I keep running into everyone else. I keep trying to go for powers and everyone else beats me to the punch. Alright, speed would be nice. If I get this thing up and fast enough, then I'll be like in an offensive. Oh. And I see the shadow star just about to go away, and I'm like, temptation is there, and yet. Oh no, the items that contain the same glide. It's a shame I haven't really found too many boxes because I'm always a sucker for a good glide build. I seem to be having better luck just going after everyone as they're collecting the items. I say that as I get hit immediately afterwards. Alright. Bye, Bulk Star. No one misses you. Oof. And I definitely feel like a new stuff in my game. Wow, somehow I didn't get hit by that. Even though even though there was a whole slow-mo motion for... No, I didn't want to get rid of the battle start. I don't think I wanted to get hit either, but worth. I was trying to use my special one. Now I got it again with no one to use it on. You know, something tells me that that special's gonna be gone by the time I get back here. At least there's plenty of stuff for me to collect. Alright, let's see. I should have an inevitable amount of powers to circle through. I need to come up with better verbiage. I keep calling everything a power-up, and when everything's a power-up, nothing's a power-up. I need to expand my vocabulary. In order to make things less confusing. Dang, I almost got dawdled. Works for me. All I'm seeing is a good opportunity to like stack up on all the power-ups. You know, actually turn powers might actually be useful here because I noticed that this battle chariot isn't like a perfect turner compared to some of the other things that I typically use. Right. Looks like we're at the great start. Man, I'm still tempted to go back to the vampire star, but like actually having an offensive machine for once and being pretty powered up. Yeah, that's just a combination that you don't get to see every day. Sorry, you're the only person in the vicinity that can use this, and it goes away eventually. Oh shoot. This feels like the opposite of where I want to be. There's like two health boosts right next to each other that I would really like to grab. And I just missed out on all of that for speed. I'm gonna build the best offensive build that I've built yet, and I'm actually gonna get a chance to use it. I swear by oh golly god. See, like 7 offense and defense, a lot of turn, a lot of glide. It's actually just feels like it's actually built more for racing than it is battling, and the game seems to agree. Also, there's no battle areas again. Sure, I'll try the drag race. I'm pretty sure I've done it at least once, but I got a decent speed build. I'm going up against a bulk star, so I'm definitely not going to get last place at the very least. Which was more I could do the like. Ah, shoot. No, I can't get beaten by a freaking bulk star. Dang it. I actually got beaten by the bulk star. I just noticed that I got 169 followers over on Twitch. Nice. Well, at least I didn't get last, and at least I did better than second to last. You know, I think I need a little, as much as I'm not vibing with any of these characters as much as I am Kirby, I feel like I gotta like do something to change things up. We need a little excitement in our lives, even if it's like giving someone else a go for once. Well, don't tell me there's actually someone else up here. Is there a machine? Nope. Sure, we'll go with the Slick Star. For me, Slick Star's kind of just run-the-mill with the whole control quirk on top of it. But I feel like it being better than average kind of balances out the whole... Except when flying, apparently. Can't stop doing quick spins. I couldn't put my finger on it, but I think that might actually make things worse for me. Well, apparently you can stop doing quick spins when you got literally any other power up your arsenal. Yeah, I think I might have been like glazing the Slick Star a little too much. Because I'm not really vibing with it this run. I just can't find anything better. Oh, the Warp Star is like in the back there. That'll do. Definitely not one of my beloveds, but will definitely work for now. You know, calling not my beloved is a little too harsh for the Warp Star. It's a classic. I just feel like I need to really step up my collection game. Whoa, oh, no, I found it first, but my controls just are slick. Shoot, and I can even miss my opportunity to, like, get the special. Great. Now he wants what I got, even though he got the majority of it anyways. Despite me getting there first. Oh my god, and it's a weapon I can't really compete with. What does the Vampire Star specialize in? I'm not sure if I would call it a battle weapon with all these, like, more bulky builds on here. Not exactly a flying air ride machine. I don't know if I actually know what to make out of it. Well, I sure got a lot of health. Oh, kind of took my whole idea of, like, throwing the Gordo in the middle of the... sitting and letting the chaos roll. Oh. Rare box time. Well, I didn't get the box, but I'll take my powers and go and leave. There's hyper acceleration and increased flight duration. That's all that special does. Yeah, I mean, like, it should get. I was gonna say it should be really useful right about now, but that didn't pan out. Oh, there's still rare boxes to hunt down? Apparently not. Alright. Oh, we're already down to the last half minute. I don't know why it took me so long to recall what that word meant. What that word was. Wait, was that stringy thing a new one? Maybe not. Did I really miss both of those? I'm actually not sure if the Vampire Star is gonna serve me well. I apparently got a ton of health. Swiss build offense, ton of HP. I forget. Gourmet race. As much as I want to do something new, I guess with this much health, then there's no way I'm gonna die to the Beam Gauntlet. But will I be faster than the inevitably bulkier machines on there? I guess we'll see. Not bad. Everyone's just going way faster than me and tanking it. That's unfortunate. This whole, like, special abilities Susie has whenever I lift the ground, I feel like that's actually hurting me more than it's helping me. Knock on wood. Oh. Yeah. I only be the person who got knocked out by the lasers. You Paper Star people gotta stop going to the laser camp. It's like literally made to work against you. Let's see. Kirby's like all around. Not a great top speed though. Oh, King Dedede's like. Fine, I'll give King Dedede a run. I feel like I gotta step up my air ranking somehow. Yeah, what is this Vampire Star has a fun gimmick, but I'm not sure what sort of stadium events it would actually be good for. At least it's not the Bull Star. Now I got King Dedede. There's a Battle Chariot right there. If there's any time for me to like go all out in the offense, it would be now. Got like two boxes right next to each other, and like there's a lot of stuff working in my favor. I was gonna say is like the one thing that's not is the whole other person who like found their way over to me. I guess they can have a fun surprise if they ever catch up. I think that if I can get a little... No, stay away from the dizzy thing. I'm always confused about how this thing works. Like if you actually can spin it. Well, of course now the tutorial's popping up all over the place. Oh, great. And the vacuum. Well, at least I got a lot of health. But I'm not sure if that really will mean anything if I don't got a lot of offense to back it up. Also, like, I'm just... My turning was just completely utter garbage at the moment. I think I'm gonna completely miss out on the race, aren't I? It's not even a race, it's a battle gauntlet. I gotta get there. I gotta be a part of this. Like, if there's ever a time for me to do well at this, it'd be now. Like, if I could, like, get a power, though? A power that isn't ice? There we go. Now we're talking. No, I can't lose on the battle start. And is it just my imagination, or it feels like my controls are a complete mess? Well, I survived. Third place is pretty cool too, I guess. Yeah, I really wish I could have got first though. Dang. Yeah, I still stand by Crash being the best power. I have not really, or like, being the best special power. I have yet to really find another Air Ride machine, or another character, I should say, that works nearly as well. Great, someone's like stealing my health. The health that I've worked so hard to gain, and it's like the only thing that I'm like decent at. Maybe it was some imagination, but it felt like it took a little bit for the beat to catch up. Like, I'm holding down the controller as much as I can, and I just don't feel like I'm turning like I should. Well, maybe this time I'll actually be able to use my offensive build for an offensive stadium. It's not even that great of a build. Like, the only thing I got in my favor is the weapon. Or the vehicle. Game is even recommending that I do drag race. You know what? I do not feel like I have a... I feel like my machine is way too slow for that. I'll take my shot with the buttons. I don't think I can really outmaneuver the Shell Star or the wheelie bike wheelie. But at least this is the kind of area that's more about strats than it is. It's not really like as relevant to the vehicle, I would think. Possibly. I might stand corrected if I can't even like get to like some of the higher up stuff. Okay. Cool if I could get these buttons. That'll give me a bit of an edge. Okay, I definitely stand corrected. The type of air rider you bring into this one does actually matter. Oh, or maybe not. Like if I actually get the best powers, then that definitely helps. Dang, if I could have just gotten the big button in the very last second, I think I still won. 39 points does seem pretty good. Yeah. The question is, do I want to try Dedede again, or... If there's a time for me to play around with other characters, it would be now, but... You're good with HP. You're good with boost and charge. I still can't believe we got Wildy and Banana Wildy. Banana Wildy's a little bit boring in the offense. What about... Who's fast? Got Daroach. Susie's fast, but it didn't really work in my favor before. Sure. I can't find my new favorite main if I don't play with other mains, or if I don't experiment around with other mains. It's right there.
3, 2, 1.
Nah. Wingstar isn't that far away. Or I mean Chariot is not that far away either. Shoot, I dropped down too soon. I was hoping to get that defense too. I'm not sure which I like more, this vehicle or the Slick Star. Oh, I should be grip. This feels like one of the best secondary powers in all of the city run. I really should be taking advantage of it more. Yeah, speaking of taking advantage of it, there's like 2 Slick Stars right next to each other. I feel like that's a calling. star, paper star. I'd use it if it didn't mean that I would immediately get knocked out. Frick. Who's following me? Because whoever it is gonna perish. Oh, there's a derby? I need to get to solid land and find that. Where am I? Where am I going? There's usually a map or something that tells you where the derbies are, and I can't seem to find it anywhere. Frick. I'm invisible. Don't know what else it did. I swear, if I just was so transparent that I just completely flew by that one power, I'll be so salty. You know what? Let me get my butt over to that tank star. It's better than... It was a derby. I don't think I was really built for that anyways. Oh, the Shadow Star's over there. I don't know if the Shadow... But I don't know if the Shadow Star is really a good idea when I'm being pursued. Like, I don't know who wants me dead. But it really feels like someone does, and... You know, yeah, I need a lot more glide to really make the Shadow Star work. I don't know why I thought I was better than that. Now I'm stuck in the big boy jail. Good to know that I completely wasted that big pill. There's the rare boxes. You think that they would be hiding one down here? This feels like a perfect area for a secret underground thing, or underground power. Dang it. At least, where are all the rare boxes? Oh no 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 no. Maybe this is a good time to hide. Where's the food when I really need it? Wait, was that a second Shadow Star? I could have sworn I saw a second Shadow Star. That would actually work fairly well right about now. I'll take the Vampire Star though. At least until I can find another Shadow Star.
4, 3, 2, 1, Shadow Star.
I don't know though. I don't really feel like I built up proper for this. Wow, I got negative speed. Shadow Star is decent offensively, but with how easily it can get defeated. If you say so, game. I want to actually win the derby for once, but I'll be frank, I'm not feeling too confident with the Shadow Star. Well, at least I'm going up against another Shadow Star, and there's not like any battle chariots or like. This is probably the biggest downside about Shadow Star. Please, come on, just let me have the bait. Good. Great, we're all even. Yeah, going into an arena with only one person kind of sucks. Because you're the only one of 3 targets. Throw that bomb, get this. Get dead. Okay. Bombs apparently are friendly fire. Crap to know. Ending off on sleep. Fantastic. At least I got the drip. Purple machine. Purple cape. Purple cap. Could be worse. Alright. I definitely like find myself at the end of my rope for streaming today, so just in case this is the last match, I want to do at least one more with the good old yellow Kirby setup. Assuming we can find anyone. Of course, the moment I pull up my phone to actually check up on some things while I'm waiting. Nah, I didn't quite speak. Didn't speak good. It's not too soon. Quite yet. Seems like I'm gonna be stuck in this lobby for a while yet. You know, checking on Pokemon sleeping, I'm surprised that like my Gorbis all this time and hasn't gotten a single pumpkin. It'd be a little awkward because I'm counting on getting enough pumpkins for tomorrow so I could like make the best meal possible for each of my 3 meals and actually get the master rank. I'm in that new Amber Canyon area and I managed to get to Ultra 4. I'm so close to Master 1 and like getting to Master 1 in a new area would be a first for me. So it'd be huge if I actually could, but I only still have to get to 5, but I have to like go the one beyond that as well. Can people just make up their mind of if they want to play or not? I think it's the longest I've been stuck in a lobby yet. I'm gonna clean out my Pokemon Go storage while we're waiting. Really, all this time and only one Golurk? I could have sworn I saw a couple, at least from the big wild area event that was going on earlier today. I guess now's a good time to mention. I think I've had some of the most huge luck. At least in a good while in Pokemon Go today. Ran into so many shiny Pokemon, I'm convinced that some of them were boosted from the event going on. But my luck worked in a way where that doesn't exactly explain everything. Like, first things I do when I get out of the car and start walking in the park, I find a Fungus, a shiny purple Fungus, and I believe my first gold Nikita. Pretty close to back, and then got that got another shiny Zigzagoon not too long afterwards. Then, like, I remote joined one of those Gigantamax battles and got myself. Well, the first one I joined didn't have enough people, and I got DC because I was having shoddy cell reception in that particular area. But the second one I joined, not only we beat it right away because there was like 40 people. There's like there was more than plenty of people because it was one that I remote joined. But point being, the first one I was actually able to beat, and it was shiny, so no pressure to do any more after that. Then nothing too eventful until right about when I was gonna walk back to the car and head home. The egg I was walking finally hatched, and I got myself a shiny Badoo. Not as exciting because I've actually hatched a shiny Badoo in the past, but even more crazy is like in Pokemon Go, you have these Go passes that you get every month. I finally got enough points to. Great, now I gotta check to see if it was part of the in the wild Go Pass or the regular November Pass. Oh, in the wild event. But my Cresselia actually turned into a shiny one. So I got pretty much hatched a shiny and got a shiny from a legendary. Got a legendary Pokemon as a shiny Pokemon. Essentially back to back. That was pretty amazing in of itself. And that's about everything really of note from all of that. And we're still trying to get this lobby up and running. Yeah. I talk about the game design that I've been working on, but I think I'm better off just keeping that to myself, not only because I could save the energy to actually put into a short, but as of late I've been doing a lot of work on my game that kind of tied to things I kind of want to keep as a surprise, at least until I release a new demo of it. It's kind of made the whole video creation thing that I do on here a bit awkward because, like, I can't really get any of the new Let's Plays I want to do off the ground. But kind of mixed with how I've been feeling about streaming and the game dev vlogs, kind of just like feel a bit shot because I've been feeling more inclined to actually just work on the game rather than talk about working on the game. So, what does that leave me with for YouTube? I don't know. Again, like, I don't know if we'll ever get into the lobby. I'm really tempted just to leave this lobby and add on to the problem because, like, this lobby's just cursed. It's about time. We might have a 2-hour stream just because of how long it took to find one match. Alright, I'm gonna... This feels a bit of a risk, but I'm gonna take a chance and go with the Shadow Star right off the bat. We got some health boosts. That'll help. Defense is essentially health, but invisible. Oh, great, I took too long. Everyone's going for these boxes now. Ban attack stole some items. Do I even want to... feel like... do I even want to go after this one? Because everyone's just scattered around this tack and it's... oh, I almost just like charged myself right into that explosive box. That would not have been good. Alright, I'm just gonna take the slow route. Honestly, because I feel like I have more luck grabbing all the power-ups along the way, or Tech could just literally run into me, and that works too, I suppose. Frick. Come on, I want to get in, actually want to get in the can this time because I think I can fly up to that ring of item boost. Alright. Bunch of rare boxes, beware of fakes. Oh my god. If there's a way to tell which ones are fake, then I got no idea. Dang, everything was going so well. And they had to like botch my Shadow Star like that. This was shaping up to be the one run that I was gonna be doing really well with the Shadow Star. I'm even still getting glide powers. Boom. Good old crash. Defense. I think that's... oh, that's just boost. That's not top speed. Short race is about to start. Sign me up. I'm not sure if I'm like really equipped for a race. Also, I can't get off from the underground. Okay, I made it.
3, 2, 1, start.
Yeah, I'm not really like fit for this race, am I? Yeah. The temptation to go for the paper star, even though there's like a crowd of people that want me dead. Wait, where'd that top speed go? I swear it was right there. You know what? I feel like I got more of a flying build, so I'll risk the slightly less bulk. It's kind of compensated by all the... oh, I got right there. Right. It's a free-for-all. I swear, the moment I actually made myself a little more vulnerable with a more vulnerable machine. Oh! This is mine! Awesome.
2, 1, time.
Well, if we got a gliding event, then I know what I'm going for. A lot of glide, a lot of defense. Not as much top speed as I was hoping, but I could definitely compensate for that with the glide, depending on the event. Oh yeah, we are totally going for an air glider this time around. I feel like the victory is almost guaranteed. Shoot, there's a paper star in the mix. I didn't even think about the whole holding back to go longer. I don't know if this is... I'm kind of debating of how much this is helping. I feel like at some point, like, my boost is running out, and holding up kind of just hurts me more than it helps me. Let's try again. No, that one, the paper star user is pretty far. Great. And there's... I can't tell if it's a paper star or a winged star in the corner. But they definitely have me beat by a practical mile. Dang, it's like... It's almost not even worth ever going to air glider unless you have the paper star. It feels too broken. Maybe I'm just a salty Wingstar veteran. You know what? Sure. I want to get one more match in. As long as we're not stuck in the lobby as long as the last one, then... Oh, sure. What else can I even talk about while cleaning out my Pokemon Go storage? Well, let's say it's almost Sunday, so I should really like focus on trying to Mega Evolve these Pokemon that I'm not going to be using, but well, we're about to start. Do I give Shadow Star a second chance? No, Jaden seems to have it on lock. Alright, I should have took that one of those other stars while I was there. Just go a little bit over to the corner there. Oh, I'm sorry, Wingstar. Didn't realize you had it before I tried to coax your friend to go right into that trap. And then, speaking of friendships, anyone like a bit weirded out that they decided to like make the air ride machines alive in this game? Like, they simultaneously put all this lore in about the air rider machines having souls and being alive and sentient, only to immediately introduce an event where the main objective is to destroy everything, or specifically to destroy air ride machines. To become power, to become more stronger. I don't know what the... I don't like... I'll just say it. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that you, like... Shoot, I can't believe I just barely missed the derby. Like I was saying, I can't believe they... I can't believe they gave the air ride machine souls just to make us completely go out of our way to destroy them. That just that makes me sad. It's like, I don't want to destroy the machines even if they give me power boosts. You just got done telling me that they're alive. They might even have friends and family. And you want me to just kill them? You know, it might be a fun challenge. I wonder if it'd be a fun challenge run to do a pacifist run of City Trial. Where you specifically go out of your way not to attack any of the other players. I don't know. That feels like a hard rule to reinforce, especially with like all the powers out there that specifically there otherwise. Oh man, I must have a lot of boosts, or I must have a lot of flight because wow, that was easy. Alright, I'm gonna like keep the skies because they seem to have like a lot of items. Oh, really? Where did all my flight power go? Let me just drop that there. Hoping to get more than one person, but it's what it is. Oh shoot! Do I ditch my? I guess this Shadow Star has a little bit more health than the other Shadow Star. I wonder how many of these like stat boosts are actually mine that I just lost. Let's see. Maybe I can get this. Great. No, 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 no. Don't take me away. I want that top speed. Shoot. Leave me alone. I just want to collect stuff. Especially with how little time is. Ah! I wouldn't be surprised if I like lost everything I've been collecting the past minute. Right there at the end. Yeah, I felt like I was getting so many power-ups early on. I mean, at least I kept a decent amount of flight. Yeah, imagine how many more I have if I didn't ran right into that smart bomb. I don't know how good I'd be at skydiving because I got a lot of flight, but I don't got a lot of weight. But sure, let's go with the recommendation. Not sure what anyone would have that would be. I don't know what's the advantageous weapon in here. Doesn't feel like that one. Don't DC. Oh shoot, I need to slow down. Oh my god, I was so close to actually getting the 1,000 pointer. I wasn't even trying, I was trying to go for the 500. But then, like, I missed and I'm like, screw it. YOLO. Yeah, I did bad at that one. Oh, we're almost at the 2-hour mark, even though I was leaning towards a shorter stream in the first place. So, I'm getting it off here. Probably gonna take a break from streaming next week. Typically, I do every other week, and while I fell on a roll of doing it every week for a bit, I think I wouldn't mind having like a little more time for myself during the weekend. So it's not a zero chance, but but for now, I'm leaning towards not streaming next Saturday, and we'll try to think up something fun to do the following Saturday. I've been Chucky K, and I hope to see you all later. Take care.